Alright everyone, so I know there's been a big change in the meta. We're going to go over a few of the new weapons that are really at the top of the leaderboard right now for carrying kills in off the grid. Personally, I've been running the Woodpecker for my close range and the Hawk LMG for my far range. For my Woodpecker build, I'm using the Woodpecker Light Grip, the Drum Mag, the Heavy Barrel, and the Enhanced Compensator. These are all building towards range, recoil control, and I believe accuracy. So this gun is really good at ripping off limbs, just doing a high amount of damage, especially headshots if you're close range. I'm talking dead in a second. Alright, for my Hawk build, we have the Hawk Heavy Grip, the Stabilizing Foregrip, the Enhanced Compensator, and the Hawk Heavy Barrel. The idea of this build is just pure range, pure accuracy, pure damage range, like no damage range fall off. I'm trying to negate anything like that. So essentially this is my sniper for long range. I'm obviously not able to snipe at super long ranges, but if I'm on the ground and someone's on a roof building, the tallest one in Stork, I can shoot them and kill them with the Hawk from the ground. That's how well ranged this weapon is. Alright, for pistol, I'm not really using a pistol right now just because it does make my loadout a lot cheaper, a lot easier to get off the rip. I do love the recon drone. If I wasn't running the recon drone, I would either run the Buzzkilla, the Ripper, or a Foss for my left arm. Leapers, it's gotta be Leapers. If it's not Leapers, it's gotta be Runners. Other than that, I don't really know what you're doing if you're using different legs. Alright, Trip Mine. I really love the Trip Mine. It's a slower projectile, kind of like the Phosphorus. It is a one-hit stick. You don't have to charge it or anything. It's really nice for just controlling high ground if you're trying to stay up at the top of a building. If you're trying to control a buy end game, you don't want other people hitting the buy, shoot a Trip Mine over there. If someone shoots your Trip Mine, you're going to know, etc. Trip Mine is just really strong. If I wasn't running Trip Mine, I'd be running probably either Ghost, which has been insanely overpowered the last few days, Recon Drone, but since I have it on my left arm, I don't use it, or Ripper. Maybe Foss once again, because it is an unlimited ranged item. Your Foss can essentially be your sniper. If you're all close range, you can finish off a kill far range with your Foss, no problem. For the backpack, I'm always running the Soldier backpack. And here's why. You can just put out so much more damage if you constantly have a gun that's reloaded. That's what the Soldier backpack does. If you put your gun in your back, if you swap off your gun when it has 0 in the clip, your Soldier backpack will reload it just over a second. It will be fully reloaded, essentially saying that you'll never have to stop putting out damage when you're in a fight. If you use the limb accelerator, it is going to charge your limbs a little bit faster. If you use the grid shield, obviously you're going to be able to take half the damage you would take from the storm until the grid shield is full. That's really, I only use the grid shield endgame. I have a loadout just for grid shield. I call it an endgame in case we do have to have a little bit of a storm fight. Alright, so this is my Woodpecker Hawk build here. Alright, so this is my Flenser Hawk build. The Flenser is the most powerful gun in the game right now, if you ask me. Point blank, 2-shot kill to the head. And I mean like, 1 shot, give it a second, 2-shot, dead. The Flenser is insanely overpowered. I really think it needs a nerf. I still believe the Squall needs a tiny bit of a nerf, but I'm not really running the Squall anymore. So here we go with the Flenser build. Flenser, we have the heavy stock on. We have the mid-range sight. We have the heavy barrel. And we have the flashlight. There is no muzzle attachments here. I don't know why it has a slot here. So the Flenser doesn't really have that many attachments you can put on it. That's why you see I have a mid-range sight on it. The mid-range sight does just add accuracy, a tiny bit of accuracy and a tiny bit of recoil control. So if you're going to have an empty slot, why not just throw on another attachment there and get a slight bit of recoil control. Alright, for our Hawk build, it's the same thing as the previous one. Hawk Heavy Grip, Hawk Heavy Barrel, Enhanced Compensator, Stabilizing Foregrip. We got the Tap 9 just to have a basic pistol in there. You can see it's only 55 whips in game, so when you're calling your loadout, having a white gun really helps bring your price down. Alright, recon drone. I swear by the recon drone. Just having information is key in a battle royale, I promise you. Leapers. Obviously, purple leapers, you get 3 uses. It's just the end-all, be-all save. You know, you can go on to win a game because you got out of a fight using your purple leapers. You can go get an extra kill because you have purple leapers. You can finish the squad wipe because you have purple leapers. Just purple leapers. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Trip mine arm. Once I said again, it's a slower projectile. I'm deadly accurate with it. I really do like the trip mine, especially since you can arc it over range. If I know there's people on height sometimes and they're griefing me, I'm going to try to be safe and shoot a couple trip mines up there just on the off chance that I do damage them. Alright, now let's get into my long range builds. Alright, so for my long range build, I have the Woodpecker Kestrel. Woodpecker build is going to be the same as the previous build. Light grip, drum mag, heavy barrel, compensator. Ideally going for better range, better recoil control. Alright, for the Kestrel, I am using the 8x12 cast scope. That's a preference. I do like the way this scope looks. You could go with the default scope if you like the way that looks. There are quite a few scopes for the Kestrel. There is a really good, 4x8 scope as well. And a really good 2-to-4 scope if you're more close range. So once again, scope, and then I have the Kestrel heavy barrel for range. I have the enhanced compensator for range, damage fall off, and I have the extended mag to make the mag going from 5 to 7 in a clip, just so you can maybe get that extra kill, maybe get a team wipe. Alright, once again, going with the gray tap 9 just because it's so cheap. Purple recon drone because information is key, information is everything, especially if you're trying to snipe. Leapers, once again, just get to high ground, be able to snipe more, get on the crane, get off the crane, etc. Trip mines, just because you are playing high ground, you want to have a trip mine at your zip lines, or you want to have a trip mine down below you, something nearby. Honestly, trip mine does give you better information, and trip mine gives you more kills and more damage. If you can stick them with a projectile like it's a phosphorus, it's also an instant kill. So it's a really overpowered limb right now. I'm expecting it to get a nerf in the near future. And then once again, we got the soldier backpack so that I can avoid reloading if possible. Alright everyone, thank you for watching my loadout video. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future on Off the Grid. Thank you all for watching, have fun in Teardrop, and I'll see you in the next one.